Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be continuing my Save the World playthrough on my alt account, and uh, we're going to be tackling Stonewood SSD number 6. This is the last page in the Stonewood campaign, and then we can finally move on to Plankerton, which is pretty nice. You get a whole bunch of stuff here. You get increased building resource capacity, evolution, we get the final support slot in our hero loadouts, and we even get a whole new survivor squad as well. I'm not in the Storm Shield right now because I wanted to actually show you guys the progress I've done off camera um, with my survivors and whatnot. As you can see, for power level 12, these are how my survivor squads are looking at right now. And we also did unlock a bunch of extra slots. If I can go to the right area, we unlocked slot 4. We unlocked, I think slot 3. I don't know if I had the third slot already before in last SSD, but yeah, we have a fourth slot now as well. We also have 3 defenders with us too. And I've actually learned that the defenders at this point in the game are actually pretty good. I have literally just been going to these power level 15 missions, just using tier 2 metal, a simple defense around the objective, and I literally just rely on my defenders and an animal that I tamed or something, and like my teddy, and that literally is holding the defense more than well enough. As well as we are using our Tiger Jaw. That's like my main weapon right now. I was using this green one. I have the schematic for it, but I got a purple one here from the. It was like a campaign reward. So yeah, I just figured I would try it out for a bit. Let's research this because I don't have a blue one of this yet. Yeah, and for schematics as well, we are. I actually redeemed the Pirate Llama, and I caught the broadside, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we have a broadside trap at the ready whenever we can use it. We can maybe use that in our SSD that we're going to go into. I haven't even built it yet. I'm doing this like all before I even build it. And yeah, you saw there we just researched a blue retractable floor spikes. I also got a blue gas trap, which is pretty cool too. And I got the fishing hook as well. It's actually a pretty solid melee weapon, all things considered. It has some. It actually has a pretty nice heavy attack and some decent damage and attack speed. Honestly, pretty underrated. This is a cool thing about making like a fresh account is that I can actually use these, really overshadowed weapons, and like at this point in the game, and actually do pretty well with them. So yeah, of course I'm still holding out on we actually have enough resources to reliably craft and use enough Pulsar 9000s that we got from the Sci-Fi Llamas when they came back a couple weeks ago. And yeah, that's pretty much how we're doing. Um, I won't be showing these 2 missions off camera, or yeah, I won't be showing these 2 missions on camera. I'll be doing these off camera, but once we complete SSD 6, you can see here we're gonna get another squad as well for survivors, which we can fill out and fill with some survivors. We can also finally have the option to level up our survivors, which is super important, and we can do the launch the rocket mission. I don't think I'll do a video on the launch the rocket mission. I might, because it's kind of unique. It's just pretty much like a 3-wave defense. It's kind of like Ride the Lightning, but with a 3rd wave, is how I look at it. But I believe this actually will unlock expeditions as well, which is pretty cool. We can get into that at some point in the future and stuff. But yeah, without further ado, I will just hop into my Storm Shield, build, and I'll be back when I'm ready to show you guys everything. Alright, we're in the SSD, and the only option that you have to actually place an amplifier on at this current moment is the one here in this corner. If you were watching previously, I initially put my first amplifier here towards the west, and I put the second one here towards the south. And finally, we are closing it off with, finally putting the last one there in that corner. Oh, wait, let me just check I'm recording. Okay, I am cool. Yeah, so I did a bit of modifications to the SSDs, to the SSDs since the last time that I made my video. Before I do that, let me actually show you guys my loadout too. This is what I'm rolling with right now at the moment. We're running Enforcer Grizzly in the lead. Really good Teddy hero, just gives it a lot of extra duration. We also got Long Arm with the Law, and we have that activated because I actually got Phase Scout, or no, I don't think it's Phase Scout. It's I think her name is Recon Scout Eagle Eye, something like that. And she gives you this perk here, Phase Forward, which actually gives you a movement speed whenever you phase shift for a bit, which is really good. It's just nice. It's just good mobility. It's nice getting around the map. And then we also have one of the Battle Breaker heroes there. I think his name is Kuro Homura, something like that, where he actually gives our Seismic Smash a stun and a lot more impact. So it's actually pretty useful at this point in the game. Because just stunning Huskies and Smashers is just kind of nice. And yeah, and for our other 2 things here. We have a shell shock and assault damage for extra assault and shotgun damage, because that's kind of what been using this whole time. Adrenaline rush and supply drop to give us some healing and some extra resources while we are defending. It's kind of nice. So yeah, that's our build. And yeah, so let me just talk about here in the main storm shield. So because we have the amplifiers set for A and B, then what actually happens is that the main storm shield here can actually only get attacked from the eastern side over here. So I made sure to tear down some old traps and replace them with new ones here. As you can see in this section here, we have our broadsides over here, and I also replaced the gas traps. Wait, did I? I could have sworn I made a blue copy to put it here. Okay, I guess I didn't. Okay, so let me just do that right now then, because I literally did this for like all the other um, ceilings here. I replaced the gas traps up there with the blue ones, just to give that extra damage, and yeah, just a little standard L tunnel, wooden floor spikes, broadsides, gas, wall darts shooting them as well, and got these little corner pieces here edited so that they just take a bit longer to get to the objectives. Just good pathing manipulation. And then over here on this side we have this the same like idea, because before I had ceiling electric fields, like they just give 2 of them at the start for free. But they were like power level like 7 or power level 9, one of them too. So that's just too weak for now. It's just way too weak for what we have to do. So I just tore them down and replaced them with gas traps here. But the same concept of the wall launchers, launching them outwards like this and sliding against the wall is pretty funny. With some wall darts here as well for some extra damage. And yeah, a bit of extra damage over here. Yeah, so that was our storm shield defense right there. And then for amplifier A, it's the exact same tunnels. I just modified them a bit. I just changed out the old traps for more damaging ones. Like, yeah, we got our wall darts here, blue gas traps, wooden floor spikes, our blue retractable floor spikes here as well. I don't have any ceiling electric field or ceiling drop trap schematics right now. I would definitely be putting drop trap schematics here if I could, but I don't have the schematic for it. So yeah, we're kind of a bit out of luck on that front, but it's okay. We still have gas traps and spikes and darts. They're pretty good. But yeah, we have more retractable ones over here as they're walking up, and then they're gonna get hit by the slow of the wooden floor spikes, the damage of the gas, wall darts, wall darts. I'm also not going too crazy on the trapping either, because like really don't have to. I don't have to go like overboard for it. It's nice to start saving stuff for when we get to Plankerton and can craft tier 2 traps. So yeah, that's also been on my mind. And for amplifier B over here, also more or less the same thing. I pretty much just left this one mostly as it is. I didn't really feel the need to. I mean, I could put broadsides here actually now that I'm here. And it's actually really nice because the broadsides that I actually was given by the Pyro Llama has a reload speed perk on it, which is really nice because the broadside normally has a pretty hefty reload time, but us getting lucky with that reload speed perk like off the rip is just really helpful at the moment. So yeah, it's kind of nice. And same thing over here. Yeah, I put broadsides here, wall darts, blue gas traps on this angle as well, or maxed out wall darts over there. And this should be more than enough to hold this section off. The shield did expand a bit over here, so I was able to clear out some stuff here and put some block offs on the slope, so that husks that spawn on this eastern side can't really walk up, which is nice. However, on the southern side over here is where stuff may actually crawl up still through that little slope right there that I'm looking directly at. Stuff can maybe crawl up there still, so I put all these like stone wall block offs over here to hopefully maybe manipulate them a little bit, but if not, then they can come in through here and just join the tunnel over here where the other stuff is coming from. And if not, then they can drop down over here into our southern side tunnels like so, where we have wall darts, wall launchers, more spikes, and a bunch of gas traps as well, with some retractable ones at the end for some cleanup. These wall launchers are pretty good. This wall launcher will just shoot them out in this direction as well, which is what I like to call recycling the husk, where they take a big burst of damage from the darts, and if they don't die from that, they get punched by the wall launcher and sent back flying. It's mainly for the huskies. The regular ones usually die when they get hit by darts and spikes and all that stuff, so yeah, but it's mainly for the huskies. This is also blocked off as well, so they can't come up through here. This tunnel as well, I believe, I just replaced the traps. That's really it. With higher power level ones, it should be fine for this one. And there were traps as well on the western side here, but because we have amplifier C, which I'll get into right now, then I just tore them all down to get all the metal and all the resources back, which is really nice. Same over here, there was a spawn they can come in to attack Amplifier A from this angle as well, where Amplifier C was at. So I just tore down all the tunnels there and got all the resources back. Very nice, very handy. And I was basically able to use those resources to build all these tunnels. As you can see here, I built a bit of block offs. Try saying that 10 times fast. I built a bit of block offs on this angle, so because stuff that spawns down here from the southern side might wrap around all the way to try and come over here. So I kind of just clogged up the space so I can manipulate them to just go into my one tunnel over here, which as you can see is broadsides and gas and a bunch of floor spikes and a wall launcher to send them back flying over here. You can also put like a wall dart here as well, so like as they're walking up, they're gonna get shot in the back by the wall darts there, which is kind of nice. I can put like retractable ones here, but I was just like, the hell with it, I don't really have to. Oh, and then they can also come in from like up here at this angle too, so I built a little something over here, just a quick little broadside gas spike tunnel with some darts at the end here. And yeah, that leads us to our last angle that we have to cover, our western side on Amplifier C. This is a bit of a weird one because sometimes they can actually spawn up, like up there, and that may go bad. You know, if it, there's definitely a possibility that can go bad. So what I did, there was enough space here to actually build like a little cube I built there, so that I can maybe deter them from actually just dropping down onto like directly on top of our tunnels, which and then they might drop down on like the other side, like all the way in the back, and then come up through this tunnel over here, or they can just like walk and then drop down from here, and then they will walk into this tunnel, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty nice tunnel because I also put some wall darts here. Oh, let me fix that. I put some wall darts here, so like as they're coming in through here and walking through, they get hit by a batch of wall darts right there. And then, I don't know, maybe in the future if I get like a... Well, I have wall dynamo schematics, I just haven't leveled them up. But if I like a wall dynamo, I would heavily put it here as well, so they can take like double damage from 2 wall traps at the same time. It's kind of nice. But yeah, we just put some gas over here, wall darts, more floor spikes, broadsides. And this should cover stuff that comes from up there, from through here, and through here. And over here on this side as well, they can actually come in from this angle as well. But once again, it's an area where you can actually block off, so... Yeah, hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. I just clogged up a bunch of block offs to make them go through our one tunnel. So yeah, that is all of the tunnels and stuff ready for SSD 6. And we'll just get right into it. Shield power increasing. So as you can tell, there's also 5 waves this time. That's the most amount of waves that we've had so far. Which that's how you know it's like the final campaign mission as well. But yeah, so home base is getting attacked from the east over here, but luckily we set up shop pretty nicely over here. This is the only angle that, like I said, that home base can get, or like the storm shield can get attacked from. So it's really important to reinforce it as much as you can, because you might as well, you know. Just a 2-minute defense wave, which is pretty chill. I probably don't even have to do anything. Like realistically, I can honestly just get into the fray, put down Teddy, and have my defenders go at it as well. But yeah, the defenders at this power level are honestly pretty cool. I mentioned it earlier in the intro, but they were really doing a good job at defending. Which is, you know, it's kind of nice, because I actually think that's one thing I didn't consider with the defender update that they did. The defender update where they you know, made it so that the defenders are a bit more accessible. You know, they're kind of like these NPCs that follow you around now, instead of being locked to those defender pads or whatever that you had to give them like an actual weapon and the choose of your durability and whatnot. So yeah, it's just nice to see that they actually are doing pretty good, and I'm actually pretty satisfied with their performance in the missions that I've been doing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. My schematics are also not looking terrible either. Our trap schematics are honestly pretty good for the time being. I wish I had more ceiling traps. Like we have the ceiling zapper, but I really wish I had like the electric field or something like that, because gas traps are honestly not the cheapest thing to craft. They cost a lot of herbs, and bacon isn't like the easiest thing to find either. And in terms of weapons, they're good for the time being. The Tiger Jaw is a pretty good shotgun. The one shot, I'll probably level this up at some point and craft it, because it's actually a pretty good sniper for the time being as well. The Thrasher is also an insanely good SMG. It's actually one of the highest DPS SMGs in game. So yeah, and that's just a base game weapon, you know. So you don't gotta have anything crazy to actually find it. You can just be in like a random llama that you pull, and it's kind of nice. So yeah, that was wave one. Didn't really have to stress out too hard. Defenders did a good job. Our traps did amazing as well. And now Amplifier A is getting attacked. So we will go over here. It's getting attacked from the west. Oh, yeah. I guess I should also mention that, like, just like how home base can only be attacked from the east over here, Amplifier A can only be attacked from the west over here as well. Just because, like, you know, they can't be. It can only be attacked from the east, the south, or the west. And in the south and the east, we have our Storm Shield and our other amplifiers. So once again, this is also a good area to make sure that you have really good defensive setup because it's the only angle they can come from. So yeah. Starting in a couple seconds. But yeah, I've actually been really enjoying the playthrough. It feels really nice to actually have a clean slate and play through the game fresh. I still haven't touched Ventures on this account. I might do a little bit. I'll see how I feel. I believe it might be a bit of a struggle because I just don't have the good heroes for it. But um, maybe I'll wait till next season to actually do stuff. Yeah, I might just cruise through the campaign for now and just finish up whatever remaining quest lines I have to do. And next season is a really big season actually, so it's kind of good that I'm getting progress on this account while also making some content on it as well before next season comes. Because next season is definitely a big one. We got the dinosaur heroes coming, we got the rat heroes coming, bunch of really good heroes that you definitely do not want to miss out on or wait next year for. You want to get them now, absolutely. And yeah, so this was a kill wave as well. Kill waves are usually pretty chill. They usually go by a lot quicker than the just like timed waves or whatever. Because it's usually easier to kill, like, you know, 75 to 100 husks in like literally like 30 seconds than it is to just wait 2 to 3 minutes for an endless wave of husk to finish spawning. So yeah. But yeah, now we have B getting attacked from the east. Now this is actually the first time B is getting attacked from the east like ever in the SSD series so far for STONEWOOD. So I'm actually curious to see if my tunnels will work and if I'm a failure or not. So yeah, so we have a couple actually spawning up here. It's been annoying. So I'm anticipating them to actually like go around, to wrap around this way and come in through here, especially because I have it blocked off on over here. Another thing that I always mention is that depending where you stand can actually influence the spawn of the husk as well, or the pathing of the husk. So if I stand over here, it might incline the husk to actually go through, you know, my tunnel over here or the tunnel over here. And yeah, as you can see, my defenders are fighting in that tunnel with the huskies and stuff. But huskies seem to be clipping the wall. I don't really like that. But yeah, you know, they're doing okay. I think if I back up a little bit, they might retreat a little bit as well. Hopefully, I don't know. I know that I can command them with like the pings, but I don't even remember my keybind for that, so I'm not even gonna bother. But yeah, as you can see, the wooden floor spikes as well just do an insanely good job at crowd controlling all of the huskies, or just all the husks really. And the broadside you see here just does insane damage. The broadside is just an exceptional trap. And this is, oh, I forgot to mention as well, this is definitely how you want to place broadsides. Broadsides are not at all like the wall darts, by the way. The wall darts are actually a trap that you kind of want to use at a range. As you can see here, I have my wall darts over here, but the wall darts can actually trigger from up to 3 tiles away. So like it's placed over here, but like literally when they stand like right here, it actually gets triggered, and you know it just shoots in a straight line, and it goes down for I believe 6 tiles, which is pretty nice. Thing is that the broadsides are a bit different because they actually use physics when they. Whoa, what's happening over here? Wait a minute. Excuse me, we're griefing over here, by the way. How'd that happen? Huh. I'm a bit upset about that. That's fine, though. But anyways, like I was saying, the broadside actually takes into consideration physics when you, like, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. It uses physics, right? And what you want to do is that you want to use them so that they are pretty much in, like, a 1x1, like, little area. Or even, like, a 2x1 can work as well. But basically it shoots cannonballs, and the cannonballs bounce between walls like really fast, and that's pretty much where all the damage from the broadside comes from. If you have like a wall like this and you have a broadside just shooting out into thin air, then it literally does like next to no damage, and it's pretty pathetic. So keep that in mind if you're a new player watching this. It's really important to get the placement down of broadsides, because you're pretty much griefing a little bit if you're using them incorrectly or placing them incorrectly. So yeah, but yeah, that was a weird hiccup. I don't know what the hell happened here, with that little leak, but I might have to look into that later. Then, well, I mean, this is like the last SSD we have to do for the campaign, so maybe not. But if I would choose to do up to 10, then yeah, sure, I'll look into it. But anyways, new wave over here, wave 4 or 5. We have getting attacked from the south on Amplifier C. And I'm actually pretty confident in this defense. I think we should be more than okay. These tunnels are pretty strong for the time, or yeah, for this power level. It's also, yeah, you know what, it's also a kill wave. Okay, normally I actually would just go into the fray and start killing stuff, but I do really want to see if the tunnel's like in action. So yeah, we're gonna just do that. Our defenders are a bit scrappy, and they definitely do want to fight the husk, but I mean, yeah, it pretty much works exactly like how I expected it to. I'm actually gonna put my teddy down, like right here. Drop a little seismic smash action while I'm at it too, and just retreat here and chill for a bit. Take care of this guy. And yeah, a nice simple tunnel that works really effectively, and you know, with the help of defenders and our teddy, it's just pretty easy. Even if I was like something like, I don't know, maybe like a ninja or something, like if I was playing like Assassin Sarah or something, I would actually be up in the fray as well and using stuff like Smoke Bomb and Throwing Stars, Dragon Slash to do a bunch of damage. But yeah, as you can see there, the lobbers were spawning, and they were actually going, you know, to the scenic route is what I like to call it. So yeah, that's pretty much just how like lobber AI works. Lobbers and most of the other ranged damaging husks, like the zappers over here, they tend to find like a really cheesy angle to attack from, so they can throw their projectiles or hit you with their aimbot move or whatever. So yeah, in that case, that's what the lobbers are trying to do. But you know, that's why I set up a tunnel here as well, so that in case they do go for that cheeky stuff, then you know they get blown up the moment they walk in here. But yeah, it seems like the last wave is going to be back on the western side of A, which means I don't actually get to see this tunnel in action, which kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanted to see this tunnel work for the video, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, last wave. I'm expecting this to be like a 3-minute defense, to be honest. So we might be here for a bit. But yeah, I just want to say, I guess, well, you know, there's downtime. Just thanks for the support on all the videos. It's really nice. I've been uploading very frequently in the past like week or so, and it feels really nice to, you know, just make videos, make content, and read all the comments and take feedback and whatnot. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying my time making videos, and I really am thankful for all of you that watch my stuff and support me, and you know, use code Stockings in the item shop. Wink, wink. But yeah. So yeah, this is a 2.5-minute defense wave, so we're just gonna chill here, let our tunnels do their thing. Maybe I'll get some action in there too, because you know, why not? I'm also noticing that like pretty much no husk are actually going to this tunnel over here, which is kind of funny. I honestly didn't expect that to happen. Once again, it's probably because of the area where I'm standing at. Depending where you're standing at does actually influence like the pathing of the husks. So maybe if I like stand over here, they might actually get inclined to come over. Okay, well, this guy definitely wants a piece of me. So okay, so sploders spawn. Yeah, so those guys are a big threat. They can destroy tunnels super quickly because they actually have a mechanic where, depending if they reach half HP or less by traps, then they actually cause them to self-destruct, and which can, you know, do a crap ton of damage to your structures and into your tunnels. So yeah, they're definitely an enemy that you want to take care of as swiftly as possible. The quick and easy way of taking care of them is to just shoot their propane tank, as like before they actually get into the area to get you know, before they actually get into the danger zone of your tunnels. Like that, and it actually does damage to all the husk around them as well. So you can actually just delete husk by shooting propane tanks, which is kind of funny. You know, it's kind of like friendly fire. So yeah, we have less than 50 seconds left. Yeah, I saw Huskies get going through the tunnel there, so hopefully they're taken care of. But here we have a Smasher. Smashers are definitely scary. You'll be seeing a lot more of these guys as you keep playing the game, especially once you get higher power level as well. But with enough dedication and enough firepower, you can easily take care of them. So, okay, yeah, so there is a Husky that actually went through. I saw on the minimap there at the last second, which means I do have to reinforce this. Okay, yeah, right there, literally right there. Right there was precisely what I was talking about. That Sploder was about to blow up this whole tunnel. So, yeah, watch out for that. But yeah, I probably should have to put more like broadside or something in here, and this should be a-okay. But yeah, that was SSD 6 for Stonewood. If you guys like what you saw, then please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Use my creator code in the shop, code STOCKINGS. And if you like my builds, and if you're like a new player or have like a fresh account that you're also leveling up and you want to copy what I'm doing, then yeah, go ahead, be my guest. That would actually be flattering. So yeah, that'll be all for today's video. Hope you guys take care of yourselves. I appreciate all the support, and bye bye.